Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Tonie. So for today's look, we are starting out with the eyes, and I'm going to first use an eyeshadow primer, after which I'm going to go in with that matte Aqua shadow that you saw there, and I'm going to take a fluffy brush and I'm going to blend it out, going back and forth in a windshield wiper motion kinda until it is blended how I like it. Now I'm going to go in with this shimmer turquoisey color, and I'm just taking a flat eyeshadow brush to kind of lay it on my eyelid. I'm going for an almost cut crease look, so you're going to see me kind of go precision wise and draw almost like a semicircle on my eye, just to sort of get just a semi-cut crease, nothing serious. And then I'm going to take my time and blend it out, and I'm going to keep packing the color on until I'm done. Now I'm going in with liquid eyeliner. This one is from e.l.f. and I'm just going to draw a straight line across, and then I'm going to create like a triangle at the end of my eye. This will help me to kind of get the shape that I want and make it easier for me. One of these days I will do an eyeliner tutorial for you guys to show you how easy you can do it. There are techniques out there. Some people use tape, some people draw like a triangle like you're seeing I'm doing right now, and it makes it easier to kind of form the winged liner. So one of these days, guys. For my lower waterline here, or my lower lash line, I'm just taking a white eyeliner from the beauty supply store and I'm just lining my lower waterline. Now moving on to the face, I'm taking my primer and I'm just going to prime the top half of my face, as you'll see, because for the mask, if you have primer on, it is going to make it difficult for you to stick the gems on. So once I've done that, I'm going to then go in with my foundation and I'm going to do the top half of my face. So I won't be putting foundation on the lower half, just to make it easier for me to have the gems stick. And then I'm going to do my highlight, my contour as usual, because once the gems are on, it would be hard to do my face. So that's what I'm doing. So now I'm going to take a brown eyeshadow just to create the outline for the mask, so I can see where to place the gems, because then it'll make it easier for me if I have an outline. And then the brown eyeshadow kind of gives you that 3D effect, almost as if it's an actual mask in your face. It gives that shadow effect that you get when you put a mask on. So that's what I'm doing, creating my outline, and then I'm gonna buff the brown eyeshadow out before I place the gems on. So the gems that I'm using I got from the dollar store, and they are the rhinestone gems that have the adhesive on them. So initially when I started to place the gems, I just kind of put them on my face because they had adhesive on them. But as I went along, as you'll see further in the video, I ended up having to get my lash glue to stick them on because they began falling off. So this is where I went for my lash glue, because it was a struggle, believe me. So I started to apply the lash glue, and make sure you use clear lash glue, because if you use the black one, it's gonna dry black and it won't look right. So I'm just placing the lash glue in the places that I'm going to put the gems on, and I put it all across my face so that it can get tacky quicker, and I had my fan on to assist with this. And of course, because the gems came in those strips, I had to cut it, so be careful if you do the same like me and you take scissors so close to your face. Just be very careful. And then I also used my tweezer to help me place it, because the lash glue got so tacky that once my finger touched where it was, it almost lifted off my face, and it was just a hot mess. This entire process was so stressful and it took so much time, but I don't know, I think the look in the end looked great. So I'm just going to continue placing the gems, and I'm going to keep going and going until I'm satisfied. At this point, I was super frustrated, but let's just pretend, you know, we snapped our fingers and voila, we have a full mask. So now I'm going to finish my eye look. I'm going to go for my lashes. I got these from the beauty supply store. I don't know the brand, I'll list it down below, and it's in the style Virgo. And then I'm going to just take my tweezer and fix it. I'm gonna touch up my brows to get that fade, and then I'm gonna go in with my mascara and put those on my bottom lashes and touch up my top lashes as well. Now I'm going in with a purple eyeshadow and putting it in the inner corner of my eye. Honestly, that color is too dark for the inner corner personally for me, so then I went in with some glitter that I got from Michaels, and I just used Lash Glue to adhere that to the corner of my eye. And of course, because I'm extra, I decided I'd put some gems right under my brow there at the arch. These are actually nail gems, so I'm putting purple there to kind of match with the purple from the mask and the inner corner of my eye. And I'm using Lash Glue to adhere them to my skin. So you just, you know, kind of dab it on there, and then you wait until it gets tacky to stick the gems on. And at this point, I'm just fixing the strings of my mask, quote unquote, and that's it. That is the finished look. Your frequently asked questions might be, could you breathe? Yes, I could, through my nose. Could I speak? No, I could not, because my lips were glued together. Does this look great? It does. Was it a pain to take off? It definitely was a pain to take off. I used micellar water and I used baby oil, and it still took a while to come off, but I think the look turned out great. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and of course I will see you in the next one. Don't forget to hit that like button, share this video, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Bye guys.